Hi everyone, thank you so much for joining me for this practice. We are going to start in child's pose today. So come onto all fours and walk yourself back to the back of your mat. We'll bring the big toes together, knees can come wide, and we'll melt the chest and the head down towards the mat. And your choice here, the wider your knees are, the more of a stretch you're going to feel through your hips, so adjust as you need to. And we'll just take a few moments to arrive here to our practice today. If you can, releasing any thoughts, anything to be fixed, anything to be done. And just bring that focus inwards onto the breath. In and out through the nose if you can. And then we'll lift up into tabletop. We'll bring the knees underneath the hips, the wrists under the shoulders. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Push the mat away. And we'll inhale, drop the belly, open through the chest. Lift the tailbone. And then as you exhale, reverse that movement. Tuck the tailbone under, roll up the spine, really pushing the top of the back away. Looking back through the legs. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. Exhale under. And just keep going in your own time, just syncing your breath with the movement. Good, do a few more in each direction. And then we'll come back to a neutral spine. We're going to bring the big toes together, bring the knees a little bit wider. We're going to find thread the needle. So we'll start with the right arm, push into the left palm, and we'll inhale, lift the right hand up towards the sky. Finding a bit of a twist here. And then as you exhale, we'll bring the back of that right hand down, thread it behind the left wrist, and allow the shoulder and the head to come down towards the mat. You can stretch the left hand out in front of you. And gently pushing into the floor with both hands. We'll stay here for a few breaths. And then we'll bring that left hand back, push into the palm, and once again lift the right hand up towards the ceiling. Exhale, right palm comes down. We'll repeat that on the other side. Inhale, left arm comes up. And exhale, threading that left hand through behind the right wrist, coming down onto the shoulder. And your choice here, that right hand can be out in front of you, or if this doesn't feel quite right, you can bring it into the small of the back. We're here for a few breaths. And then bring the right hand down under the shoulder, push into that palm. Inhale, left hand comes up, finding that twist. Exhale, left hand comes down. We're going to reset the legs here. So bring the shins parallel. We're going to walk the hands a little bit further forward, spread the fingers wide, tuck the toes under, and lift up to down face dog. Pedaling through the feet, coming up onto the ball of one foot. The opposite heel comes down. Cycling the legs. And then find some stillness here. So encourage both heels down towards the mat, pushing the chest through the arms towards the thighs. You're going to look forwards between the hands and slowly walk the feet up to a forward fold. So bring the feet hip width apart and just let everything fold forwards here. Let go of the weight of the head. Maybe hold the opposite elbow with the opposite hand. Take a sway from side to side. And then find center, release the hands. Inhale, halfway. Find a nice flat back. Hands on the shins. Pull the crown of the head forwards. And then exhale, release all the way down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, all the way down. Push into the heels, arms come up and over the head. And exhale, swan dive down. Back to forward fold. We'll place the palms down now, frame the feet and step the feet back one at a time to find our plank pose. So push the floor away here, spread the fingers wide, maybe rock backwards and forwards a few times. And then we'll drop the knees, untuck the toes, hug the elbows in, lower the top of the body down. Inhale, push into the palms. We'll lift up into cobra. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. We'll walk the fingertips out just off the mat a little bit wider. Come onto the pyramids of the fingers now. And we'll inhale, lift back up. Exhale, rolling down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And bring the hands under the shoulders, push into the palms, all the way back into child's pose. Your choice. You can have the big toes together, the knees wide, or keep the knees together. And as the forehead comes down, you can bring the hands round towards the feet. Just letting the top of the shoulders completely relax, flopping over the knees. Bring the hands under the shoulders, push into the palms. And we'll come down into our final pose, our Shavasana. So your choice here, you can do this seated, or you can come down onto your back. Roll yourself down, hug your knees into your chest. Have a gentle rock from side to side. And then bring the legs out long. Snuggle the shoulder blades under, palms facing the ceiling, or bring them onto the belly if that feels more comfortable. Tuck the chin in so the neck is a nice continuation of your spine. Close down the eyes. And bring yourself inwards. Nice long, gentle breaths in and out through the nose. Maybe noticing the temperature change, that slightly cooler air as you breathe in. That slightly warmer air as you breathe out. And any time that you notice the mind has wandered off into thinking, that's okay, that's the natural tendency of the mind. Just bring it back to the breath, to the sensation in the nostrils. Start to deepen the breath now. And bring back some movement. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Inhale the arms up and over the head. Point the toes, flex the toes, maybe make some circles with the wrists and the ankles. And then hug the knees up into the chest for a last rock from side to side. And then when you're ready, roll over onto one side, bring the hand down, bring yourself back up to a seated position. To end our practice together today, we'll take one last inhale, arms come up. And exhale, hands come down to the heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I really hope you enjoyed that. Drop me a comment down below, let me know how you found it, and I hope to see you again very soon.